before we get into the deep dive of the multiple things, let's talk specifically about functional remodeling. Now, Rob, explain to the listeners, because you and I had a conversation about this, and I have my functional fitness, and I thought it was pretty funny, but because you have your functional remodeling, I have my functional fitness,
Right.
they kind of overlap. But give everybody a kind of a snapshot of what you mean by functional remodeling. And then we talk about the specializations that you do, helping people save money. Go right ahead, please.
Sure. Well, functional remodeling, we kind of coined that phrase just over the years that we have been working. As I stated earlier, our big core is customer service. And, through talking and through listening, we can learn a lot about the customer as well as what their desire is, right? And in that, I try to utilize previous experience working in different countries, working in different states. So seeing different types of remodeling or different types of construction, and then try to recommend what is the most sensible and most functional modification to an existing home or structure. Because why that's important is many times I have either went to a job that someone is already contracted to work on, and they've made modifications and things. And you may have seen, many people I'm sure have seen this and maybe haven't paid a lot of attention to it. But have you ever walked into a home or a building and noticed like structurally it was different? Like you walk in and it feels like, wait a minute, this opening is not in the right place, or this window has got a wall in front of it, or just different things like that. And so what we do is we really look at the structure from a complete focus, if you will, and then try to dismantle the structure and make sure that the things that we are attempting to do as far as changing the structure flows with the structure. It flows with the cosmetic aesthetics of the structure, because what I like the most is when I put my hands on something, you can't really tell that it's not original. And that's what I really aim for. Not that it's not updated or what have you in that regard, but just not being able to see the difference. Because, for example, when people do flooring, a lot of people will, instead of taking up the floor so that you have a zero threshold, they'll put layers on to make the finished, floor flat or what have you. But ultimately, what happens is you start to build up the floor, and then you wind up with a threshold. And some of the experience that I have had also is I work with a lot of insurance companies to help people with disabilities gain more access to their homes. And so in doing that, it helps me think a little broader about changes because how those changes might impact future situations.
There you go, everybody. Quality Vision Construction with Rob Helm, and talking about his inventions that he's created and his all sports headgear. Badass. It's totally sweet. And so you need to check these things out. But Rob is going to come over and give me some ideas on maybe helping us with a remodel on our studio and doing some of that. He can help you just like our sponsors can help you with any of these questions. Go talk to our experts. All right. Till next time, everybody. It's always a pleasure. You know what? They call me Papa Tom. That's what the grandkids call me. And my hashtag dad talks. If you haven't seen any of the hashtag dad talks, go check them out on the website. There's plenty of them out there. And just remember, I get a little bit salty. Little bit salty sometimes, but other than that, it's all good. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for being a fan of the show, watching, listening, subscribing, doing all those good things. We appreciate you very much, and I'm very, very grateful. Peace out. Love y'all.